Us. My name is Mrs. Patrick Edna. I'm the acting provost of Unique College of Nursing, Science, Ojo, Lagos. So today, the course we are going to be discussing is Dietetics and Nutrition. And at the end of this class, the students should be able to define dietetics and nutrition. They should be able to combine the science and practical application of diet and nutrition. They should be able to state the importance of dietetics and nutrition, and the students should be able to state the principles of human nutrition and also outline the objectives of dietetics and areas of dietetics, the scope of dietetics, functions of dietitian, and importance of dietetics. So, what is dietetics and nutrition? We all know that dietetics and nutrition is very important to us, to our patients, and to people who are not sick. So it's very important that everybody understand that you must be in good health, you must eat well, you must ensure that whatever you eat is very healthy. So because of this, we are going to define dietetics and nutrition. Dietetics and nutrition is the scientific study of food, nutrients, and their effects on human health. It focuses on understanding how the body utilizes nutrients to support growth, development, and overall well-being. So, I believe we can now define what dietetics and nutrition is all about. So now let's look at the combination and the practical application of nutrition. 1. It promotes healthy eating habits. 2. Prevent nutrition-related diseases. 3. Manage medical conditions through diet. 4. It improves the health of individuals and communities. So when you talk about nutrition, you're not only looking at eating food. We have target persons who we want to live healthy. Those who have medical conditions, those who have related diseases that is about to occur, but when they eat nice, they eat balanced diets, the disease condition will be far away from them. And it also helps to improve the community health, which will reduce outbreak of diseases, deformities, and all kinds of non-communicable diseases, which is really what is affecting the world today. So now let's look at importance of dietetics and nutrition. Why is nutrition important? That is the question you must ask yourself. Nutrition is very, very important. Without food, without good balanced diet, nobody will live a very comfortable lifestyle. It's not just eating food. It is all about what do you eat? What do you absorb? What kind of diet are you exposing yourself to? That is why nutrition is very important and vital, or you say essential. So now, one is that one of the importance is that nutrition supports normal growth and development. It provides energy for daily activities. It strengthens the immune system. Nutrition reduces the risk of chronic diseases, and also it improves mental performance and productivity, and nutrition enhances quality of life and longevity. So, in other words, nutrition is a powerhouse of human body, whether for effective functioning of your respiratory system, cardiovascular system, urinary system, skeletal system, every part of your system, is it endocrine system. All these are very important because without nutrition, the body systems will not perform effectively. And this will take us to principles of human nutrition. Principles of human nutrition is the science that studies how food, nutrients, and influence growth, development, health, and disease prevention. It explains how the body obtains, utilizes, and stores nutrients required for normal physiological functions. Another principle is that nutrition is fundamental to maintaining life because every cell, tissue, and organ depends on nutrients to function effectively. Poor nutrition can lead to malnutrition, weaken immunity, chronic diseases, and reduce productivity. Like I said before, that the principles of human nutrition is very, very essential. All parts of the human system, which I was able to mention some of them, the respiratory system, cardiovascular system, skeletal system, urinary system, name them. They are all interested to know the type of nutrition, the type of nutrients that comes in. It's because it enables growth, development, health, and disease prevention. It also explains how the body obtains, utilizes, and stores nutrients, and which is required for normal physiological functions. Without good nutrition, the body will not function well. If you're a student, you will not be able to produce and assimilate effectively while in class because you are not eating adequate diet. And for your patients in the hospital, they will not be able to recover, especially those of them that have chronic diseases, those of them that have wound that is poorly healing. Nutrition, adequate nutrition, is very, very important. This will take us to dietetics. I will be going in details to define what dietetics is. Remember, our first definition is on dietetics and nutrition combined together. Now, dietetics itself is the science and practice of applying the principles of nutrition and food management to promote health, prevent disease, and treat medical conditions through appropriate dietary interventions. It also involves assessing nutritional needs, planning therapeutic diets, and providing nutrition counseling for individuals and groups. Then you can also be able to state that a professional trained in dietetics is called a dietitian. And this professional trained dietist is qualified to assess nutritional status,